Once upon a time, specifically back in 2012, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson took a break from making big action thrillers to headline a family adventure film. Journey 2, The Mysterious Island, a sequel to 2008's Journey to the Center of the Earth, was the kind of old-school flick that mixed Jules Verne-inspired spectacle with an overall light-hearted vibe. And while critics didn't exactly pronounce it a masterpiece, audiences nevertheless turned out in droves. So much so, in fact, that the movie ended up crossing $330 million at the global box office. After that, however, the movie basically went the way of so many mid-tier blockbusters from the early 2010s. It kind of just faded away into the background of Johnson's filmography, overshadowed by titles like his Fast and Furious movies and other family-friendly adventures like Jumanji. Enter Netflix. Or rather, enter Journey 2 onto Netflix, where it's now getting a second wind. As of this writing, the movie sits at number 5 on the streamer's daily US top 10 ranking, a surprise comeback for a fantasy romp that had all but vanished. One point that's worth noting before I continue, setting aside the harumps from critics that we noted above, Journey 2 is still sitting at a 59% audience score on Rotten Tomatoes, based on a staggering amount of reviews, more than 100,000. I say all that because I suspect that the charm here probably stems mostly from the presence of Johnson himself. His mix of charisma, work ethic, and larger-than-life presence has made him one of Hollywood's most universally beloved stars. For that reason, he also consistently ranks among Hollywood's highest-paid actors. If you do decide to dive into Journey 2, as many Netflix subscribers appear to be doing at the moment, given its high ranking on the top 10 chart, here's what to know. Johnson plays Hank, a stepfather trying to bond with his rebellious teenage stepson, Sean. A quest takes them to a mythical island filled with volcanoes, elephants, and massive lizards, a setting where it seems like the laws of physics have been suspended. Along for the ride are Michael Caine as Sean's eccentric grandfather, Vanessa Hudgens as a local guide, and Luis Guzman providing comic relief. There's also a moment where Johnson strums a ukulele while serenading the group with What a Wonderful World. For fans of Johnson, it's a reminder that his career hasn't all been muscle-heavy blockbusters. Sometimes his feature film work is of the low-stakes sort, the kind that simply invites audiences to have a little fun for a couple of hours. And clearly, Netflix subscribers are